Bitcoin bulls are going for the kill. What is going to happen next? Ooh, exciting. Hello Adrian, and welcome once again to my channel. It's 7:30 right now p.m. UTC plus 8, and there is heavy action ongoing right now on the Bitcoin chart. So we will get into it very quickly in a very quick moment. So hi Cedric, big movement today. Yes, big movement today. But first, let's check what is going on first in the COVID situation before we quickly go back into the Bitcoin chart, because things are getting heated up, right? Things are getting heated up. So, in the US, we are over 1.5 million cases, almost 300,000 cases now for Russia, 250,000 for Brazil and UK. UK started reopening. France also started reopening. So let's see what is going to happen in the near future. Hi Nikolai, welcome back once again. We are at 4.8 million. Hi Mongol, we are at 4.8 million confirmed cases. We are flattening on USA. We are going up on Russia. We are still going up on Brazil. UK still going up. Spain slowly but still going up. Hi Justas, thank you for liking this the stream. Hi Darway, the gang is almost complete. Who are we missing? Henry, I guess Henry is not here. So where is Henry? He's missing all the action once again. Hi Adam, the best dang show. Thanks. Hi Vahe, hi Jeremy, hi Darren. Okay, the whole crew is right here. So let's just, I was gonna go into some other stuff first, but I think hi Sunday. I think we should immediately go into Bitcoin, right? Because crazy things are happening, right now. As you can see right now, we basically pumped from this box once again and up towards this box once again. Like you can clearly see that these boxes are quite important or quite interesting, right? Somehow the price just seems to be magically bouncing in between those boxes. But that's what technical analysis is. We try to find spots where price basically goes up or goes down, or what we call resistance or support in those areas, and that's why we have these green boxes. Hi Matthias. Yes, the whole crew is here. The whole crew is here. So yeah, what went on today, right? So what happened today is very important. So we went down, obviously, kind of what we were expecting. We went down into our green box, but then we didn't break it. Once again, we closed within the green box once again, and then afterwards we created this doji candle. And as you know, a doji candle is actually something that is quite interesting, because the doji candle can show you more or likely what the next movement is. And what happened, I actually closed my short position there, and I switched it over into a long position after we went above this this top here from our doji candle. So I'm currently in a long at like 9,615. So not the greatest position, right? But I was quite confident after that we had this doji candle and we broke up above it, that we would be going back into our green box right here. So basically, I'm still holding on to my long right now, because I do think that today will most likely be breaking the 10K line. And that sounds a little bit weird, or sound a little bit crazy, but all the indicators are showing that right now. First of all, let's go into the momentum indicators, right? Before we go into more details about that, why I do think that we will most likely be breaking. Well, first of all, we can see here our stoke lines are curling up, and we have a lot of space to go. Even if we would be making some sort of like a triangle like this, for example, let's make that triangle. If we even make a triangle right now, we have plenty of space to be going up. So yeah, definitely very bullish right now. Other than that, we can also see that our CCI is curling up above the EMA, and also our RSI is curling up above the EMA line as well. And as you can see, a lot of space to go, a lot of space to go. So I feel pretty confident to be thinking that most likely we'll be breaking the 10K line later tonight, later today. Another thing that was very interesting is, of course, the correlation between the S&P and Bitcoin. And as you can see here, what happened during the last night is that we made a third top. Well, we can see this is the first top, this is the second top, and this is the third top. And the third top is actually higher than the first top, and actually went up quite substantially above the previous top. So I kind of expect Bitcoin to be doing the same thing. And if we can see here, so if this was our first top, sorry, if this was our first top over here, and this our second top over here, we will most likely make a third top that is higher, right? So what I'm expecting is, well, our green box above, right? So what I'm expecting with all that space and all that momentum that we can go up, most likely we'll be seeing this price here around the 10.4K area. So 10.3, I would say like 10.3, just to put the number 10.360 or 10.375, something like that. Around the 10.4K line is what I'm actually expecting that price is going to be going to later tonight or tomorrow or something like that. So a lot of space, a lot of crosses, bullish crosses, a lot of things that is going well in our direction. Also, we can also see that our HVP is at the bottom line right now. It's almost at 10, right? See, so once again, when this 12-hour HVP is gonna send us a red or a background signal, it's going to be, you know, fireworks. So we were talking about, like I said, the contraction level is not that big, but we're talking about, like, you know, most likely $1,000 level, $1,000 move or something like that. So definitely money time is coming right now. Do I think, okay, but to be clear, do I really think that we will just, you know, break there and then, you know, go to the moon or something like that? No, I actually think that this is going to be really crazy. Like the rejection is going to be insane, right? So the reason why I think the rejection is going to be insane is purely because we will be creating a lot of bearish divergence once we get to the top. What do I mean here? We will create regular bearish divergence where the price is going to make a higher high, but the RSI is going to make a lower high. Here I can show it to you in more details. So if we make a line, so whatever the price is going to be making here, if we, for example, let's say we that's a wrong line. If we are creating some sort of like something like this, a higher price that is going up, for example, like this. This is just an example, right? If we go do something like this, and our RSI on the bottom is making a line downwards, right? It's making a down linewards, something like this, then of course we will have a lot of bearish divergence, right? So that's what I'm looking at right now. Is price going to make a higher high? If it does make a higher high, then most likely we'll be making a lower high anyways on the RSI. So since we are talking from a 1, 2, 3 top type of structure, the rejection is going to be very, very massive and very, very hard as well. So what am I expecting? Most likely some crazy wick towards that 10.3, 10.4K area, something like that, and then a massive crash down, most likely towards 9.1K or something like that, something really, really crazy, because that's what I think it's going to happen when this HVP is going to be red. So yeah, that's what I'm expecting, and that's what I'm banking on right now, and that's what basically what the chart is telling me right now. But could I be wrong? Of course I can be wrong. I can be plenty of wrong, right? So that's what I'm looking at right now. Let's see if how far we are going to go up right now with this push that we're seeing. But like I said, just looking at the momentum, we still have a lot of space to be going up. But in about 29 not 29, 19 minutes, we will have a second 12-hour candle close, so we can analyze it a little bit better on that area once we get there. Okay, so that's basically in a little bit in a rush what I wanted to say. Another thing that I wanted to say is about gold. Finally gold went down to my green horizontal here, as you can see. So I managed to get a little bit of gold, finally in a little bit of gold position right now. And I'm quite happy about that. And yeah, I still do expect very, very bullish on gold. Most likely we'll be seeing, like I said, 1800-ish, something like that in next month or something like that. This is gold, so this is gonna take a while. Right, this is gonna take a while. But yeah, this is a bullish retracement. Like I said, we're hanging around the EMA 21 right now, and most likely it's gonna be going up a little bit more. Okay, thank you for following. Who just all followed? Quite a lot of people apparently. Let me see. Ryan, Mulder, JH, Peter, Genesis, Oyekami, Benny, Lam, Sadek. Thank you for following and welcome to the channel. Hope you enjoy your stay. Hi JG. Hi Anipse. I'm not bearish at all. I'm really not bearish at all, but a strong pullback is most likely what is going to be happening very, very, very soon. I mean, that's exactly what that's basically what I am expecting. Doesn't mean that I'll be right. It doesn't mean that I will be wrong. We'll see, because if we basically hit to that level, to like the 10.3, 10.4K, that's where the macro perspective is going to be changing. Henry is in the house. He missed the whole first part of the Bitcoin analysis, but I think you can rewatch it later. Anyways, things look absolutely quite bullish, Anipse. So even if we pull back, let's say we pull back to 9K levels or something like that, you know, we can try and break it again, right? Try and break it again. But for now, yeah, short term, I am still bullish. Hi Robert, greetings from oh wow, somebody from Belgium. I'm actually Belgian as well, for people that don't know. I'm born in Vietnam, but I'm Belgian by nationality. So yeah, what do we see? So what did I wanted to say? Yeah, so most likely if we are going to be creating a higher high, we will be creating bearish divergence, right? So either way, most likely a pullback is going to be happening anyways. And like I said, if we hit one of these green boxes, there's always some pullback. As you can see here, we managed to get through this green box here, but we're pulling back right now already. Doesn't mean that we will be pulling back all the way down though, because like I said, all the indicators are showing quite bullish momentum to the upside. Will it be, you know, for long? Well, we'll see. Hi Hugo, welcome from Malaysia. Malaysia is not that far away from here. I mean, from the Philippines, where I'm currently at, right? But yeah, Anipse, I wouldn't be too bearish or anything like that. And actually, on the full macro perspective, I don't think I've ever been this bullish on Bitcoin for a long time already. So yeah, do I think that we will completely, you know, do I think that we will be immediately breaking through this resistance line? No, but that's something that I've told everybody beforehand already, right? So if we take a look at the chart here, this triangle, do I think that we will be breaking up from it immediately? No, but if we do something like this, for example, let's say we do something like this and then we break up, that's still very bullish, right? So yeah, I wouldn't be too worried about it. And even if we do something like this and then we break up, it's not that bad as well, right? Like, okay, it's what is it, $6,000, but it's not that bad, you know, like as long as we don't do something like you know, what I told you before, a broadening wedge. As long as we don't get a broadening wedge, I think it's fine. Like this is what I'm talking about when we're talking about the broadening wedge. So a broadening wedge would be something like this. It's an ugly broadening wedge, but okay, it works. So what happens is then something like this, and then we get rejected down, and then we go up. So then we can be revisiting the 3K type of prices. So yeah, then it would hurt a lot more. Let's put it like that. Then it would definitely hurt a lot more if that would be the case. But right now, I don't think that would be the case. I still think the highest probability is most likely something like this, right? So that's still the highest probability. The very bullish situation would be, like I keep saying, we form some sort of like a bull flag like this, and then we spike up. That would be, for me, the most bullish scenario. Do I think this is going to immediately go up like this? Yeah, it's possible, but for me, still unlikely. For example, for the main reason, like I said, even if we create a higher high, we will be creating a bearish divergence on the 4 hour and on the daily. So that will mean that we will have a pullback either way at a certain point, right? Other than that, I wanted to show you this as well, what we are currently forming on the daily. It is some sort of like a rising channel that we are forming. Let's make a nice drawing for you guys that you can see it. Let's make it a little bit prettier. Okay, so that would be the top, and then this would be something like this as our bottom range. So see, as you can see, we are in this rising channel. So at one point it's going to be breaking down, right? Like a rising channel is more likely to be breaking down than up, but that doesn't mean that we still don't have some space to go up like this, and then, you know, something like this, for example. But yeah, we still have some space to go up. So I'm more inclined in the short term, at least, that we will be going up a little bit more. But do I think that we will be like completely breaking out the 10.5K? 10.5K is actually where the macro perspective starts to change, right? So if we break 10.5K, I will shut up and I will just hold my long. That's basically, or re-enter my long. That's basically what I'm gonna do. But other than that, you know, right now, I'm still expecting us to go up in the short term, but I do think and I do expect us that we most likely be getting a very strong rejection back down towards let's say 9K ish level, something like that at first, and maybe a little bit harder on the later stage as well. But let's see. We cannot get there. We cannot. We don't know when we get there. We'll analyze it from there. But for now, bullish, of course, and most likely, I'm looking at the price to be going up. That's basically what I am looking at. Hi, Peter. Welcome to the channel as well. It seems like we have quite a lot of new members, or new viewers in our community. I want to welcome everybody here, and Novi, short term is very short term. The reason why I'm saying it's short term is because of the HVP level, right? So the HVP right now is already at 10, and like I said, usually it only takes it only goes to like 70 to 75% of the HVP before it flashes. So I would say tomorrow, tomorrow or the day after. So what are we today? We are Tuesday today. So Wednesday or Thursday. I think Wednesday or Thursday we're gonna see very big action. Very big action. Sender, I'm currently in the long right now, Sender, from 9,615 or something like that. Maybe you missed it. So basically, this is what happened. I closed down my short once we got into our green box here, and what happened is we created this doji candle, and like I explained yesterday, if you watched the stream yesterday, the doji candle is basically something that can show us what the direction is, and once it broke this direction on the top side, I entered the long. So at 9,615, something like that. I was expecting it to go at least to this green box, but now with all the indicators are showing, yeah, I do expect that we go at least to this box once again, a retest of the 10K. Most likely that's what I'm expecting at minimum, but I have a slight feeling that we are going to do more than that, and most likely go to this green box here, because like I said, there's a lot of momentum, a lot of space, but yeah, let's see. I could be wrong, but yeah, most likely I have a feeling that we are going to be retesting at least this 10K. I'm not serious, Michael. I'm just joking around all the time, so I'm not serious at all. Anyways, that's what I was thinking. But let's go into some data, because we have another data report from Glassnode. As you know, I don't know if you guys signed up on it last time when we were talking about it. So they gave another edition on the April update. So let's wanted to take a look with you guys on how they are looking at the market right now. Oops, let's make it a little bit bigger so that everybody can see it. So yeah, at Glassnode, what is the most important thing? So the global index is right now, apparently, according to them, at 56%. And they are actually saying that in terms of the fundamental, actually we are now here in regime number 3. So that means that it's looking a little bit better than in the previous weeks. As you can see here, it was very bearish when we started out. Then we had that dump, obviously so it was very bearish, but now it is transitioning back into regime 3 according to their compass, right? And then so yeah, this is actually the one of the more important things that they are saying. As you can see here, even though Bitcoin dropped minus 26%, they bringing the performance on a yearly basis down to minus 11%. It still remains the third best performing major asset of 2020. So it's still better. I mean, it's still not as good as gold and US treasuries on a yearly basis, but yeah, it's still the third best measured, even though we had that massive drop. Right, so that's not too bad for Bitcoin, right? But of course, if you compare it with global bonds, it went negative. S&P went, of course, negative. Commodities, global stock, emerging stock, yeah. You didn't want to have oil. That's for sure. Anyways, the rolling 1 month volatility between Bitcoin and SPY or SPX, you can clearly see that there's a lot of correlation as well between those two markets. Once again, showing that there's quite a substantial amount of correlation between Bitcoin USD and SPY. What is this? I'll skip that one. Oh yeah, this is the correlation between Bitcoin and gold, and apparently rolling 1 year correlation of gold is actually growing. It's not super high, but it's actually growing in terms of correlation. So that's actually a really good thing, right? Because we've always wanted to see Bitcoin to become like some sort of digital gold or a store of value. And yeah, this rolling 1 year correlation between Bitcoin and gold is showing that we are actually becoming more and Bitcoin is becoming more and more like gold. So that's quite interesting as well. This is, let's see what on-chain data, some active addresses. We've been through that before already. Active addresses. Most important thing, as you can see here, exchange balance. The exchange balance is actually dropping a lot, and new addresses is going up. So that's positive for the adoption for Bitcoin as well. This is just Glassnode fundamentals. Yeah, this is how they are going to create, how they created their indices. I mean, you can read that yourself. And here they're breaking it down, basically what went up and what went down. So neutral, the growth, network growth is strong, network activity weak, liquidity is, trading is strong, so a lot more traders apparently. Transactions are weak, so less people who are just using it for payments or this and that, which is normal. Saving behavior is strong, investor sentiment is neutral. So yeah. Okay, quarterly, compass. You can go through that. Yeah, I guess that was the special edition once again from Glassnode. Like I said, it's completely free, so feel free to join in and have a read if you are interested in more on-chain data. That's for me something that is quite interesting as well. What did I wanted to go through? Okay. 1 second. Okay, I wanted to show you the VIX as well. VIX, I was hoping that VIX would make a bounce on one of those moving averages, but the VIX keeps dumping down, and that's when, of course, it's opposite of what the S&P is doing. So S&P did this instead, and it went up quite substantially, as you can see. But I'm very interested to see right now what is going to happen from here. I'm not in any position for S&P or anything like that. I'm waiting to see what is going to happen, because this is actually looking that it wants to be, create some sort of like a flag pattern and then go up even more. So if that's the case, and that's quite interesting as well, right? If that's the case, Anipse, if that's the case, if our S&P makes that break up, I do think that Bitcoin is actually going to make that break up as well. Even though I do expect it to be going down first, make a nice move down of like $1,000 or something like that. But that does mean that maybe next month or something like that, we will be actually breaking that 10.5k, and we'll be seeing 11.5k or something like that, and even higher in the future. So just looking at this will be very interesting to see what pattern Bitcoin is going to be taking. At least that's what I'm expecting what Bitcoin is going to be doing. So let's take a look what is going on right now in our Bitcoin. So, we made a serious pullback right now, like a nice pullback. Let's see if anything changes. Nope, still there. So when would I be worried? I would be worried if RSI is going to be crossing down the EMA, so 9,708. So then I would be worried that the momentum is gone again. But overall, like I said, I'm still bullish for the short term, and I do think that we'll be going up higher today or tomorrow. So let's wait 1 minute, guys, so we get our 12-hour candle close. How is everybody doing? Why are you bleeding, Henry? What's going on? Did you cut yourself? It's been a crazy time, to be honest. I've never, I mean, how disconnected right now is the stock market with the economy. This is really, really crazy, right? There's like, I don't know, 30 million people in the US that is unemployed, and meanwhile stock market is like, rallying like crazy. It's just so insane. It's so insane. But yeah, you can't really say that this is not looking bullish, right? Everything is above the moving averages, so can't say that that this is not going to be this bad. James, am I bullish on Ether? Well, any altcoin is going to do what Bitcoin is going to be doing. So yeah, I do expect Ether to be following Bitcoin as well. So maybe take a quick look at Ether. Yeah, above all moving averages. Daily Stokes momentum is going up. Let's see at the RSI. RSI is still above the EMA. So yeah. Looks okay to me. Looks okay to me. I think that it's going to be following, but there's a huge resistance here, right? It has to break this resistance here at 217, close above it. Then yeah, wow. If it goes, it can go all the way to like 245 or something like that. So it's quite a substantial amount if it goes. So yeah. Anyways, so yeah. Let's take a look at the expected moves charts, since that we have a new 12-hour candle. So what do we have? What did we close as a 12-hour candle? A beautiful doji candle once again. A beautiful doji candle once again. But yeah, once again, that gives us a perfect range where we can play around or minimize our risk. Let's put it like that. So the top of this doji candle will be what's that? 9,914. And on the bottom is 9,433 is our doji. But what does the expected move say? The expected move charts saying is the first standard deviation on the top side is 10k or 998 something like that, 998. And the bottom, the first standard deviation is 9,494 on the bottom. And right now it's actually saying that the probabilities that we are going up is a little bit higher, as you can see, than down. So okay, pretty good. I'm waiting for this, of course. Right now it's at 7, so we're almost there. Maybe tomorrow morning we'll have a flash, and then some action is going to be happening. Interesting. Other than that, let's see our RSI on the 12-hour. If anything, yeah, still above the EMA. When will it be crossing down? Cross down is 9,684. So yeah, I think it's quite easy. I'll put my stop loss there at this price here, my long that I'm in. I'll put it at 9,680. If the price goes back down at 9,680, I'll be out and I'll take my profit of $50. Well, it's a little bit more. It's 9,615. How much is it then? $65 spread. Okay, let's take a look at the daily, if anything changes there. Yeah, daily stokes are still curling up. That's good enough for me. RSI is starting to cross over as well. And it will cross down at 9,741 on the daily. So what we want is definitely to be tomorrow morning. We have to have a price above 9,741. So I want the daily to be above that price, or else momentum is going to be weakening down. But CCI is actually still saying that we're going up. And here the momentum is the histogram is starting to curl over to the top side once again. So looks pretty good to me. Short term, yeah, everything looks fine to me. Short term as well. So yeah, what am I expecting? I do expect us to be retargeting this 10k box, and maybe we'll do something crazy and something special, and we'll hit this 10.3k or 10.4k box. At least that's what I'm hoping for. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. But for now, I don't think we can be bearish. Everything is still above all moving averages. We're above. Yeah, it looks very powerful to me, and we have a lot of space to go. So yeah, this weekly, look at this. Are we going to break out of this major resistance line? Yes or no? That's the big question that we will find out. Most likely this week we'll find out what Bitcoin has in the future for us, right? So yeah, That's going to be very, very, very interesting. But yeah, as you can see, Bitcoin is like well, actually S&P as well. They did the same thing. Is really a crazy animal. So if it moves, it can move like so strongly, right, and so quickly. So there's always that's what I mean. There's always an opportunity to be making some money because it moves so fast. So even if you don't trade that often, there's always just wait out for a nice opportunity. We're at the second TD sequential right now, so yeah, looks good to me. Looks good to me. Bullish. I am bullish, short term at least. I am bullish. It's gonna be so sick. It's gonna be so crazy if we do hit that 10.3 or 10.4, like near 10.4k. That if that happens, I think internet is gonna go crazy, and we'll be, everybody is gonna be so hyped about it, and then the bears are gonna step in and then crash the price down with $1,000 down. Oh, it's gonna be so beautiful. But yeah. I'm kind of worried that that's going to be the case, where people now are thinking like, okay, we're breaking out of this resistance line, we're going over 10k, and then and then it gets pushed down. Something like that. Hi Gita. Welcome to the channel. Anyways, yep, wanted to hear your thoughts about it as well. What do you think? Are you guys currently bullish? Are you guys currently bearish? What's your thoughts about here? Nikolai, yeah. There's a gap at 9,300. Let's take a look at the chart. So technically there is, right, but if you take the daily chart, there's no gap anymore. So the gap was filled. If you check the daily chart, on the daily chart, it's actually filled. If you check the 4-hour chart, it's not fully filled on the 4-hour chart. On the daily chart, it's technically filled. So we have this here, right? Here. So yeah, it's not completely filled. That's right. It's not completely filled. But let's see what's going to be happening. Like I said, I'm still quite bullish right now, but like I said, the risk is quite easily managed with what the 12-hour candle is telling us, right? Another doji. Another doji. I'm really interested in what's going to happen now with the S&P later tonight at 9:30. I'm so excited for it. You have no idea. You have no idea how excited I am for the S&P later tonight at when it opens. If I see like a huge dump down or something like that, oh my god, it's gonna be so marvelous. RSI on the 1 hour is curling down. Yeah, I mean, if you're looking on a very short term chart, it's going to be very small the effect of what your RSI is telling, right? So Harris, am I trading with leverage? Yeah, I do trade with leverage as well, but not that high. What am I drinking right now? It's actually Gatorade Fierce Grape. Gatorade Fierce Grape flavor. Javen, yeah, triple top. Triple top is not a beautiful pattern. I mean, it's a very bearish pattern, right? BTC is dropping. Is it dropping? It's standing still on my chart. It's 9746 on my chart. I don't know. Is it drop? Is my chart frozen? No, I don't think it is, right? Is there something wrong with my? Is there something wrong with my my trading view? I think trading view is not working right now on my. It's stuck. Ouchie. Let me see. Well, I can't recommend anything right now because my chart is not moving. Huh. Really? It's 9640 right now on BitMEX? Huh. Okay. I guess then my my stop loss is hit. Oh, that's interesting. But it's not moving on my chart. What is going on? Trading view, what is going on? Okay, wait. Let me refresh this. Maybe it will help. Nope. It's still 9746 on my chart. What the fuck? What the fuck? Getting scammed. That's what you get when you're paying so much money for TradingView, right? Then they just fuck you over because you're paying money. Come on. God damn it! I'm missing all the action. See, it's not moving. It's still at really. It's seriously. It's still at 9746. It's not moving at all. What the fuck? Psych. No, I believe you because it's not moving, right? So obviously something is going on, but yeah. But it's weird that I think BitMEX froze. Yeah, I think there's a crash or something like that on their API. That's what I'm thinking. Okay. Yeah, I can see that the price is lower because on Bitstamp it's only 9653 right now. So yeah. I think there's a problem with BitMEX charts. Okay, that sucks. Okay. God damn it, Arthur. God damn it. That's the reason. He wanted to make sure that everybody gets liquidated. Yes. So yeah, that kind of sucks because now I can't. Now I cannot get back to my chart. Yeah. I guess I have to check on Bitstamp, right? On Bitstamp, let's see what's going on Bitstamp then. Where is my main? This is my daily chart. Where is my 4-hour chart? Here's 4-hour chart. 4-hour chart. Let's go to BTC USD. So we are obviously still in our channel. Let's take a look here. What happened here? Let's put my moving averages. We're still holding. We're still holding the EMA 21. It's not that problematic. It's not that problematic. But yeah, now I can't even see what my momentum indicators are and stuff like that. So can't do much. Have to be waiting until BitMEX is back. Let's see. Is there a Twitter that says something about BitMEX? No, Michelle. I'm not gonna short. I'm still bullish. Still long. I'm still longing. I'm still going to be longing, but I'll be out of position. So that's the thing. I want to be re-entering my position. That's the annoying thing. Yeah. So to be clear, I opened the long at 9,615. And I put my stop loss. Well, it's called a stop loss, but it's a profit stop loss. Profit top loss is at 9,680, something like that. What was it? 9,684. That's basically where my profit loss was. So basically, if everything is normal, then it will be closed. Yeah, but I'm still bullish. So I mean, I think I'm still bullish. If this EMA 21 is holding, that's basically what I'm waiting for. But I'm not going to be entering any short or any long if I don't have the data, and I'm blind right now, right? I'm blind right now. Cannot trade if you're blind. I don't know also where my green boxes are because the price is not moving, so I can't do much. It's still stuck. It's still stuck. Still stuck. So yeah, quite an annoying show for today, but I guess that's it. I have to wait until BitMEX comes back, and then see what we can do. But I wouldn't be too bearish right now. Like I said before, the indicators went offline. We are still holding the EMA 21 on the 4-hour chart on Bitstamp, and on the daily. We are way above everything. 12-hour chart, we are still holding everything. So I'm not that bearish just yet. When would I be thinking about shorting? Well, I would show you on my green box, but there's no green box anymore. So yeah, I'll have to update you guys more, tomorrow, I guess, because yeah, can't trade anything right now, anyways. So, but yeah, don't be too bearish. I'm still overly in the short term. Let it be clear. In the short term, I'm still bullish. In the short term, we'll be looking for a re-entry of a long position if things work out. I mean, if the server comes back, and then yeah, like I said, I still think that we will be spiking or trying the upper side towards the 10K line for today, tomorrow, and then let's see what the HVP is telling us, and then we'll figure it out, right? I'm just reading up on some stuff. Apparently the site is back, according to some people. So maybe when the site is back, we can see some data. Maybe the price that because maybe it's because of BitMEX that went down, that the price went down as well. What the fuck? It's never a boring day, no? It's never a boring day in the crypto industry. Some shit it has to always happen. But anyways, I think I'm gonna call it for today. Yeah, sorry for it's a little bit all over the place, but yeah, I still am in the short term bullish. So don't be expecting. Yeah, they are done liquidating. I think so. But yeah, I really hope that they get it fixed so we can see the chart once again. I'll update you guys tomorrow. But like I said, I'm not in a position anymore. I'm still overall bullish. I still expect us to be going towards another spike towards the 10K, mainly because I'm seeing what the S&P is doing, and then we'll take it from there. But I do think that we'll have, if we get a higher high, please be reminded, like I said, that if we get a higher high, we will also see bearish divergence, because we are seeing a higher high on the price, but a higher low. A lower high on the RSI. So I don't think that we will be breaking up for a really long time. I mean, that's of course what I'm expecting. But let's see. Crazier things have happened before. Yeah, my apologies once again for this mess and quite messed up everything. So yeah, sorry, but we'll make it up for tomorrow. Okay. Until tomorrow, of course, 7:30 p.m. UTC plus 8. Please like, share. Maybe not share or like the stream. It's not very good. But I don't want people to be seeing this mess. So like and share my previous video, okay? But until tomorrow, of course, please stay home, stay safe, and stay COVID free.